Down.
Luigi. Oh my God! That's completely out of touch, and it's an insult to the intelligence of the American people and the lived experience.
Hi guys, welcome to another Daily Dose of Jeff podcast. This is a follow-up on Luigi Mangione, however you say it. This is on Tuesday, December 10th, 2024. This is day 2 after him getting caught. I got a ton of facts. I watch the TV all day as I'm working, so I got all the facts here. I write them down as I watch it come up on the news, so I could give it to you all in one shot. Okay, so here's this is the day after he got caught. You can listen to my other podcast if you haven't. If you know anything about this case, this is the New York shooter for the healthcare industry killer, I guess you could call him. All right, so here's the deal with Mangione. So, right, he goes in, he kills Brian Thompson, who's the head of the United Healthcare. He gets on a bus. He goes Altoona, PA. They pull into McDonald's to stop. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. He goes in. He's eating. He's sitting in the corner. Now, they show pictures here. Hopefully, I have it up on your screen. He's eating a hash brown. He's in McDonald's. Now, apparently, the story is that the worker, the McDonald's employee who saw him, recognized right away because of the eyebrows. Now, come on, if you're going to be this super smart whiz kid who's going to try to pull this off, you got to shave your eyebrows or shave them down. All right, maybe you don't want to look obvious and shave them off, but shave them thinner because that stood out, and that's exactly how the McDonald's employee recognized him right away. He tried his hardest to cover up. He had a ski cap on. Different jacket, and the employee recognized the backpack, apparently, but the eyebrows gave it away. Kind of like Brian Koberger, the bushy eyebrows. That's how the girl identified him, so he should have shaved his eyebrows. Big mistake. McDonald's employee calls. Still don't have any information on the McDonald's employee yet, who is a true hero here. So Mangione goes, sits down, trying to eat a hash brown, whatever else he ordered. They call the police. Police come. They approach him very cordially. They ask him, have you been in New York City? And he immediately showed a reaction, a nervous, frantic reaction, and tried to stay calm. And the rest was history as far as the arrest. He was arrested right there. All right, now here's the details moving forward today that they found out a lot of information here. All right. First of all, he had back surgery. Mangione, who is in perfect shape, obviously had a health issue, and he had a back surgery. He is in severe pain, or he was. They didn't clarify that, but I believe he is in severe back pain. So, again, this is all alluding to the anger against the healthcare industry, particularly United Healthcare, and why he killed Brian Thompson. Now, he had the ghost gun on him, which is the gun he printed up from a 3D printer. He had a silencer on him as well. Okay, so as far as the case goes, this is an open shut case. So they arrest him. They find out that his family owned or used to own a series of nursing homes. They're not sure if that plays a factor in the motive here, but definitely his surgery and his pain does. He also had a letter written on him, and in that letter, it went on to talk about corporate healthcare, American corporate healthcare, how terrible it is. His family has tons of money. He's from Maryland. He was a 2016 valedictorian of Gilman, Gilman School in Baltimore. So this is a super smart kid. Again, he had it all. I mean, well, why throw this all away? But I can understand you're angry. Okay, you're angry. You don't go kill somebody. Okay, because you're angry at the health care or the policies. You don't kill somebody over this. You threw your life away now. Now you threw your life away. Okay, but anyway, let's move on. Lots and lots of facts coming here. He claims that he wasn't working with anyone. All right. He said in a statement, I apologize if I cause any strife or trauma. Well, of course, you killed somebody. Yeah, you're going to cause strife. And then he went on to say in his statement, it had to be done. No, it didn't have to be done. You didn't need to go kill somebody. You're not going to do anything to the system. You're not going to make any changes because of this. You're not going to scare anybody off. This is cold-blooded murder. And what you did is that you just proved to the world how great the police force is at finding their victims. Or, finding the murderer, or, they're going to find their man. They found Brian Koberger, which was absolutely amazing how they did that. And they found him, who was supposed to be this super smart whiz kid that was going to outsmart everybody. They found him. So you just sent a message out there to everybody that you can try to get away with murder, and you're going to get caught no matter how smart you are. So I don't think that is what, he wanted to portray. The message he wanted to give out there was certainly not that how great the police force is at doing their job. So yeah, this whole thing backfired on him. This completely backfired on him. And I know this is a spiritual thing. This goes deeper. There's no way God was going to let him get away with what he did. All right, so he had his backpack. He had a handwritten note. He's in pain. He goes on to, this letter goes on to say that America's the number one most expensive healthcare system in the world. So now they take him in the car. They're putting him in jail, whatever. There's pictures. Hopefully I have them on your screen. As he was coming out of the sheriff's car, he was screaming. He was screaming that this is an injustice. This is complete unjust and an insult to the American people. He's yelling and screaming. He got rowdy, no doubt about it, as they were taking him away. His arms and legs were shackled as he's in the jail cell. His bail was denied. The judge absolutely would not let him out. You can't let a guy out like that out. You let him out, you're never going to see him again. So now he goes into the courtroom for an arraignment. So he sat by himself for 15 minutes before finally his attorney, district attorney, was appointed. His name is Thomas Dickey. Thomas Dickey shows up 15 minutes, barely had any time to discuss the case with Mangione. The judge gave them a little bit of time to sit down and discuss it. Not much really happened there. So he is protesting his extradition. They want to send him to New York City, where the murder was taking place. And he is absolutely protesting that. Now, that's going to buy him 30 to 45 days, to get him extradited out of there. So he bought some time. His lawyer says that he deserves to be out on bail, but the judge denied it. All right? The lawyer's saying, well, he has no prior criminal history, so let him out on bail. No, that's not going to happen. And if you're any kind of decent person, you shouldn't even want him out on the streets. I don't know how somebody can have that job where somebody's guilty and you got to do everything you can to defend that person. And, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. All right, so he's in McDonald's. Now, what he did is he wore a medical mask when he ordered his food. Yeah, do you think that's a smart thing? He has your picture with a mask on is all over the place. I saw the picture, hopefully it's up on your screen. I saw the picture of him eating without the mask, and it did not look like the guy in the picture that they had smiling. Not at all. I mean, I looked at that like, wow, is that even him? No, he didn't. That's not how he got caught with the mask off. He got caught with the mask on because his eyebrows stood out like a sore thumb. The big, dark eyebrow. You can't miss those. And it's a very bad mistakes that Mangione made that he got caught. So McDonald's worker, kudos to you. Kudos for doing something about it and not being passive. So the medical mask, the whole thing, totally backfired, messed up. Luigi, he tried to say something during the trial. His lawyer told him, cut him off, and said, don't say a word. Just don't say a word. And So that's where they left off. So that's your update here. Pretty much that's everything. I watched the news all day long as I'm working, and I write down all the facts as they come in. So tomorrow I'll have another update. Stay tuned for the next podcast tomorrow. Leave your comments down below. I'd love to know what you think. Let me add something else here. All right, I don't have her name. I'm going to try and get a picture of her on the screen. If I'm showing her face on the screen, there is some, I can't remember her title. This woman is so happy that this murder took place. So, and I don't know if she was a former district attorney or what her title was, something like that. Professional woman, and she's out there gloating about this. That is also, hopefully you're seeing her picture right now. I don't know. I'm just recording this before I gathered up all the pictures and videos. All right, so come tomorrow. I'm going to keep piling on every day. I'm going to watch the news as I work my job, and I'll write down all the facts as they come in, and then I'll give them to you right around this time or a little later, whatever, tomorrow, and just condense everything for you, so you don't have to sit here and watch the news all night. All right, there you go. Mangione slips up. He's angry. He threw a fit. Had the silencer on him. Jail, shackles. He delayed his trial. He doesn't want to go to New York. I'm recapping here. Screaming, threw a fit. He's angry. Back surgery. He's in pain. He's not working with anyone. Lots of money in his family. He also made a statement here that these parasites deserve it. All right. The family used to own a whole bunch of nursing homes, or they still do. And that's pretty much it from today. Everything we got. His bail got denied. Thomas Dickey is his attorney. And in about 30 to 45 days, they're going to extradite him out to New York. He has no prior criminal history, and he's just angry. Okay, so there you go. Let's tune in tomorrow. I'll watch the news all day and compile everything, get it out there for you in another podcast. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave your comments. I'd love to know what you have to say about this.